Well, I'm Alan Dale from Gale Force Winds. It's great to be back here in Gander, Newfoundland at Central Minex 2025. Thank you to our good friends at Rally Drilling Services for bringing this conversation to life. I got to tell you, those guys understand the importance of bringing everybody's voice into this conversation. Great things happening in this sector of Newfoundland. Why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us what you do.
Hi, my name is John Snook. I'm a retired military, retired in 2012 from the regular force, and started prospecting. I'm now the vice president of Prospectors Association, Newfoundland and Labrador.
Talk to me about the vibrancy of that right now. How many prospectors are involved?
Right now, the association has over 200 prospectors. We have the central Newfoundland area for mineralization in the most probably under-prospected geology in Canada is exploded. It's with newfound gold discovery and just constant upgrading of the product. Plus other junior mining companies are having great success in the area. And of course it all starts with a prospector. They go out and pick up a rock and then attracts junior mining companies, and that starts the industry and the ball rolling.
It must be an exciting time for the prospectors, given all the sort of the finds that are happening now and the interest. I mean, if you look at this show, John, over the last 3 years, it's grown exponentially.
Yep. Yeah, and prospectors the same way. We're all having great success at it. And one of the things that you got to get out to the area. Like I live in St. John's. It's a 4.5 hour drive away from the properties that I have. So I tend to got to come out here and set up my base camp. And right now this year I'm setting up a base camp at Twin Ponds. We just happened to discover that by fluke in our conversation before this. We went there last year. Rally Drilling has it. And the prospectors had our 2-day field trip every fall. We go out to visit geology and start our training program. And last year our base camp was at Twin Ponds, and they said they were looking at setting up like a campsite for campers and everything. So this year we bought a site, and Twin Ponds now is going to be my base camp for prospecting in central Newfoundland for the whole season.
Well, that's interesting that you bring that up. I mean, Twin Ponds and of course Rally Drilling is a host for today's conversation. Talk to me about Twin Ponds. What was it about the place that intrigued you?
So it's almost like an old folks home commercial. It was the food. We actually went down there. We just came back from there just in, went down to pay for our site, and of course we're going to eat at the restaurant because it's all natural food. They make it on the spot. If you want to have traditional Newfoundland meals, because really I think that's all they know how to make.
Yeah.
It's a great spot. While we were there, we met a few people that. We know people in common from the military, and there's a few more people I think we talk long enough we'll be related to. So it's a great community being built actually today, and they're all getting ready for the 24th of May coming up this weekend, which will be, I say the place will be its own little community.
Wow. So you park your RV out there for the entire summer and sort of hook up there. They have quite a few sites out there, right?
They do. They're still under construction. They got some fantastic sites that'll be opening up shortly. Right on the pond.
Yeah.
I don't want them on the pond because we're working. I don't want papers blown away and stuff like that. So generally we'll go out in the morning on our properties. We'll take some samples. We'll come back. We'll grade them and bag them and all that stuff. So it's a great little spot to set all that up in. And plus, if you don't want to cook anything or you get back late, the restaurant there is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I've heard great things about the restaurant. I've heard great things about the sort of the privacy out there and sort of how relaxing it is. The sunsets on the pond, I understand, are spectacular.
Yeah, it's amazing. And it's only 15 minutes from where we're sitting right now.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. It's great to hear about what you're doing as a prospector, but it's also neat to see how Rally Drilling and, of course, their new offering there at Twin Ponds is supporting your effort there. It's all coming together.
So with Twin Ponds, if you don't have a camper, they do have little cottages and rooms to rent.
Yeah.
So if you're swinging by and you want to check it out, and really that's the way we used it last year as a Prospector Association.
Right.
And it's just having a fire going on the beach and nighttime, just sitting around talking shop. It was absolutely fantastic. It's almost like a mini military culture when you deploy on a warship and have your parties and your socials and everything.
Well, I appreciate that, John. I appreciate what you talk about there, particularly the food. Look, guy's a Sea King pilot. These guys know their food. So thanks very much, John, for being on.
Thanks, Al. Appreciate it.